Hello, Carl Burke again. And today we had to run down to get the nails for the nail gun. But first, I guess I want to show you what I've been doing here. I got the foundation on the slab all screwed down. So I'm going to show you this. So this is the slab, and this weekend, Mother's Day, I did some work Saturday too. It's hard to pan the camera and find out, and show the slab too. This could be more difficult than I thought. You can see I was taking out the post and everything, and it's going along famously. I want to show you something I got. As I said before, I forgot my keys. Well, now we got my keys. Let's go to the truck. Oh my. Yeah, we ran down the Lowe's and picked up the nails for the nail gun. Bosch nails. They were, oh God, $74. So it's starting to rain out here. It's starting to rain. Wouldn't it just be? See. So I guess I got to put them in the house here. Well, just when you think you got it under control. So I was going to work on getting some more of this material off this deck and expanding, building the walls first and putting the windows in. Well, the windows will come after the roof's on. But I could have started, well, I could have, woulda, went ahead and took the rest of the material off here. So it started raining again. I don't know how long it's supposed to rain today. It's about noon. So we'll have to see. Gonna end it for that today. Yesterday was Mother's Day, and my wife's son and his wife gave her that lovely basket of flowers. We're out in the back deck if you down and talk to you. Oh my. It's a pretty day. Nice and cool, not really warm or dry. It's raining a little bit, drizzling right now. So we'll have to see how the day progresses, and go from there. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm back in my office here. It was still raining out, so I didn't want to do anything outside. Today, I'm going to tell you, when I was in the Navy, it was a a life-changing moment in my career. So, where do I start? Well, I was on the USS Harlan County. It was an LST. So anyway, we get a request from, we'll be going to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba for some training. And Guantanamo Bay, Cuba is where they do a lot of ship training, onboard ship training with the command center down there. That's somewhere that they go for all the training, the fleet training. So, well, we were going to be gone for 2 weeks. So, you gotta understand now, I'm a young sailor, and I wasn't the best of person. Let's say that from the get-go. We went down to Guantanamo Bay, and we started our training. It was onboard firefighting and systems controls and all underway type of exercises. And we would not be able to leave the training unless we passed it. So anyway, about a week into the training, we were qualified. The whole ship was qualified. So we were going to get some liberty on in Guantanamo Bay's base. So the captain comes over the PA system, and he said, there will be liberty for the odd and even, what is it called, shift. Say that you either had shift number 1 or shift number 2, and depending on which one you were, would be your liberty status. So there always would be a crew on the ship if anything would happen to come up, like a hurricane, or had to get underway for some unknown reason. Well, you can understand that. The captain was going to give 2 days of liberty, so both duty sections would have a chance of getting time off. So anyway, I had off the first day, and the captain said that he came over the PA system again. He said, and I want to make a he said, only one thing I want to ask from all of my crew would be that there would be zero incidents ashore. Meaning that you weren't supposed to be caught doing anything or getting in trouble or anything. And we would be back at the ship at the end of our liberty before midnight. 2400. So that was, he made it, I think it quite apparent that he didn't want any of us late. So, yay, we're going out. We're going to throw down some fiesta and beer and have a good time. So, me and another petty officer, I was a petty officer 3rd class, and a petty officer 2nd class was was going out on the base, and we were gonna find some place to have some drinks and have a good time, and trying to get back to the ship in time, even if we had to leave early. I think I'm trying to justify the means here. So I went out. I got drunk, real drunk. I mean, not the kind of drunk that, oh, I'm feeling good. No, I'm drunk, and the other petty officer with me was drunk, and we looked at the time, and it was 11:30 at night, and we only had 30 minutes to get to the ship. So anyway, being drunk as we were, we panicked because the captain said there will be 0 incidents ashore. So anyway, we left the club, and we were walking down through some neighborhood they had down there in Cuba on the base, and we noticed a motorcycle, and we both looked at each other. We said, wow, we could get back to the base really fast. So anyway, we got on the motorcycle, both of us. I was driving. Not any sooner than we started down the road, here comes these trucks with their lights on. So, I took off across this field, and the trucks kept following us. And finally I said, we gotta stop. So we stopped, and the trucks surrounded us and said, I would like to see your driver's license and your insurance or something like that. I can't remember exactly what they said. I was drunk. You understand? But I did understand when I said, I don't have the registration or my license. I don't have a license for this vehicle. This is not my bike. When the guns came out, I said, whoa, here, we're, from the Harlan County, and we, it was scary. So, anyway, they arrested us. They put us in a brig on the base. Anyway, by then, It was after midnight. After midnight. So I said, what the hell? We can't make it back. So anyway, about 2 o'clock in the morning, the master at arms for a ship, I remember this asshole, he was an asshole, came to the brig and said, yeah, they belong to us. I knew the guy, he was an asshole. And he took us back to the ship. Well, my commanding officer, after I got back the next morning, had knew what had happened. And he said, what you had to say for yourself? And we just looked at him and said, nothing we can say. We were drunk. So, we thought we got away with it. But no! We didn't get away with it. That Friday, that we were supposed to take off and go back to Little Creek, Virginia, where we were home based. That Friday, he had captain's mass. And that meant that myself and Petty Officer Harps had to go in front of the captain. We didn't go in both at the same time. We went in at separate times. Oh man, I was sick. I was sick as a dog. Well, I got in there and the captain said, Petty Officer Burke. I said, yes, sir. He said, do you remember what I said before you went on liberty? I said, yes, sir. He said, you know, you and Petty Officer Harps were the only two people that got in trouble. Everybody was back in time and everybody had a good time, but you made him look bad because you're part of his crew. So after he made me feel like shit, he read the report. It sounded like I don't know what happened, but it sounded like a downtown race run from the cops. So I said, no, and he said, "Rup." He said, I am going to fine you with 60 days extra duty, 60 days restriction, and 60 days without pay. I said, what? That means I had to do extra duty for 60 days. I had to do restriction for 60 days. And that means I did not get off the ship. I did not get off the ship. And the worst thing was 90 days without pay. Wow. If there ever was a come to Jesus time, that would have been it. Because in a week's time, we're supposed to be back in our home port again. And you ought to have seen me trying to explain to my wife why I could not get off the ship to go home with her the whole time. Pretty bad, huh? Well, anyway, that was my come to Jesus moment. And in about 2 weeks, we were scheduled to go on a Caribbean cruise. So anyway, I straightened out real fast. So, young, dumb, stupid. But the icing on the cake was that with all this extra duty. Oh, did I tell you I got busted back down to fireman recruit? Oh my God. Not only that I lost my pay, I lost my rank. It took me about a year to get it back. No, really only about 6 months. Then by a year's time, I made second class. And the reason for it was that extra duty and that restriction. I had time on my hands. Time. Hey guys, if you want to hear more Navy stories, hit the like button down below. Or if you just like this video, hit the like button. Until next time, this is Carl Burke saying, see you in the funny papers. Bye.